welcome back. So in this video, we are going to understand a very important topic from the LeetCode is finding the smooth descent period of a stock. So this problem that you are seeing here is saying number of smooth descent periods of a stock. So have you ever looked at the stock price chart and have you wondered how many perfectly smooth drop exist in it, right? If your stock price, you have seen that, right? So today we will solve the lead code number of smooth descent period. A deeply and simply we are going to solve this problem and we'll try to understand how beautiful the counting trick is. Okay, so if you're preparing for the FANG interviews, this is a must problem, right? So you can go through the statement and then you will understand. The very first, what you have given, you are given a price, right, where each element represents the stock on the day. So if you read here what the question is saying, you will definitely will understand. It is saying you are given an integer array that is called prices. So as you can see in the example here, right, now what is saying that it represents the daily price, or you can say price history of a stock, with the price at I is the stock on the ith day. Understand? Means each element, it represents a stock price on a day. Understand? So a smooth descent price or period, you can say, is one more consecutive days. Understand? So this thing, a smooth descent period of a stock consists of continuous days on that price on each day is lower than the price on the smooth day by exactly one. Understand? So this day of the period is exempted from this rule, and so we have to return the number of period. Understanding? So this is what we have to find out, right? So let's try to go through the example, right? Then you will understand. Okay, so what exactly it is saying that, it is saying that, right, like each day price is exactly one less than the previous day. Let's suppose day one, or yeah, day one happens some price. Okay, the price is on the day one, we can take from this example itself. So it is saying 3521, and if we will represent in a array 0123. So if I want to see the day one price, let's suppose call it as a index 0, so it is a 3. Let's go for the day 2. If we will go to the day 2, right, what is the price? It should be less than the next price, right? But is the price is less than, right? So it is saying the day price, the each day price is exactly less than the previous day. What is the previous day price? So current day is 5, but this is not exactly less than 5, right? Can we say that? Yeah, we can say that. Now if you see the 2, right, is it the previous day less than the previous day price, right? So you have to understand in such a way that you have to find the exactly period. How we are going to find the period, that you have to see. Okay, so let's try to understand. Very first, you can say, you can take the price itself also. The first day always count by itself, so this is getting counted already, because the question is saying that, and your task is to return the total number of such smooth descent period. But you have to break it in such a way that you can find. So if you see the example, example explanation, there are 7 smooth descent period, like 3 2 1 4. So these are itself 4 element 4. Now you have to take the combinations. So 3 2 we can say, 2 1 we can say, and 3 2 1 we can say. So these are called total 7 smooth periods that we can understand from here. Okay, not understanding, not a problem. Let's try to understand one by one. Okay, so very first, what I'm trying to say here, give me one second, guys. So very first, let's suppose we have given a example, right? And what we have given, we have given the price, and the price is an array 3 2 1 and 4 was given, right? Let me write in the array. Now think, so very first, let's list all the valid descent period first, right? So as I told you, the single day period, right? We have to find first. Okay, so let's try to understand. Okay, so how we are going to find the single day period, right? Very first, each element is a is given, the prices is called a single day period, and total how many is there, so we'll say count is 4. Total count is 4. Now let's find the what you call the multi day smooth descents. Okay, understand, because the question is saying that, so you have to think like that only. Okay, so if you find what are the things are there, 3 2 1 4, right? The very first, the combination will be, I'll take 3 and 2 itself. Okay, it should be less than previous one, and then we have 2 and 1, right? Then we can take 3 2 and 1. These combinations called multi-day smooth descent. Multi-day smooth descent is nothing but one day less. As current day, it should be previous, from previous, like 3 is more and 2 is less than 1, right? So we have chosen this one. Then we have 2 is greater than 1, means 1 less than, like that. The 3 to 1 is also a combination. So total how many count we have here? We have 3. So total 4 plus 3, we'll say. Okay, so total become what? 4 plus 3 is equal to 7 count, right? This is what we have to do. So if you observe here, what is the key observation you have observed, or what is the important insight we have here, right? So here the key insight that makes the problem very easy, if you find a descent sequence like, we can say 5 4 3 2, if it is like this, right? So total length become what? 4. Can we say that? We can say that total length become 4. So number of a smooth descent period, it will go how? We have to build like 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, and it will become 10, right? So which is very simply how we are going to find, and which is very simply we can say that, right? So we can say, if you know the length, so we'll take, okay, length into length plus 1 by 2. Understand? This is what we can find it. How? Let's suppose the length is 4 into 4 plus 1 by 2. If you multiply this, you will get 2, and you know that what will happen here. So 2 into 5 equal to 10. So this is very simple. If you want to find the, what you call, the number of smooth descent period, right, you can use this formula, because it is very simple, right? Now think like a champ. Okay, just think. Let's talk about the intuition first. Okay, how to think about it. Okay, and this is called nothing but the intuition. How will you think like that? So instead of finding all the sub-array, we ask a smarter question. How? How many, uh, we can say, how many valid descent period periods ends at each index? Can we say that? So how many valid descent period ends at each index, right? Why I'm asking it? Think like that. Very first think that, why I'm asking, because we know that every element alone alone counts. Can we say that? And it gives you +1, correct? So if today's price is yesterday's price, right, minus what, 1, and this goes to what, it extend the descent. Can I say it extend the descent, right? Otherwise we have to reset. So this allow us to solve the problem in one pass. Can we solve this problem or not? So this is what we have the logic, guys. Okay, so we have to find it like that. Okay, if you not understand, let's try to understand one by one also. Okay, how we are going to do, let's try to understand. Let's think that we have a very simple thing. Let's suppose called the price we have given was, we was given 3, 2, 1 and 4. Okay, so we'll go through like this. We'll try to understand that we have talked here. So every element alone counts +1, and if today price is yesterday price -1, it goes to the descent. Can we say that? Otherwise we will reset. So think that we have given the days will count it as 0, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so I'll say day. At day 0, what is the price is there? So we'll say, okay, the price is 3. So we'll say, what is the streak is here? Okay, streak we can say. What is the streak is here? So we'll say, okay, the streak is 1. Can we say that? And what is the total? So total is 1, because this is single, right? Now at day 1 means what is the price is there? 2. So we'll say, okay, so we'll say 1 plus 1 will count is it here, right? What is the possibility is there? So very first from here, what is the stick will come? Itself is 1, and it is also today's price is yesterday price -1, right? So yesterday price is what? Yesterday price is 3. 3 is 3, this is 3, a current price 2. So 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. So it is also getting count is equal to 1. Understand? So 1 plus 1, it gives the stick 2. Understand? And now we have to add 1 previous, and current is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. Here you will understand easily. Okay. Now I will go to day 2. In day 2, what is the price? 1. So current price is itself is also getting count. As you can see here, every total price, if every element alone get counts, and if today price is the starting price -1, so 2 minus 1 is also giving 1. So it is also giving what, how many? But we have to see also from here also. So very first it will give +1, it will also give +1, and it is itself giving +1. Understand? So +1 plus 1 1 plus sticks gives how many? 3. I hope you understands. Very first stick is itself, then it goes to check with the previous one, then it will check the previous one, right? Yes, the total how many stick is we have found? 3 stick we have found. How? Like this, 2 to 3 and 2 to 3 and itself. So total how many stick is there? 3 stick. So we'll say total is 3. Understand? So this way we have to sorry, here 3 sorry, how many we have? 3 plus 3 is 6. 3 plus 3, it is 6. Okay, now the last one left is 4. Let's put is here is 4. What is the stick? It is not the previous will get counted, so we'll take only one. 6 plus 7 is 6 plus 1 is 7. This is why we have got the final answer here. I hope you have understood this problem. Okay, let's try to understand how we are going to solve this. So it is very simple, guys. I'll show you the code, but let's try to understand. Very first, let's suppose you have given a class, right? And this class is known as solution. Okay, so in the solution, you have taken what? Public, let's suppose, int, and the method name, let's suppose I'll give the name get descent period. We check the functions. Okay, then we have given the integer array and call it as a price or prices. Okay, now very first, you need a result, right? So I'll take a result long and say a result, and we'll take from 1 because day 1 is getting counted. Okay, so we can initialize from here because we can say first day is counted, right? And we will return this result, but before that we have to find the streak also, right? So streak is equal to 1. It is also getting count each time for the single one, we can say, right? And let's suppose we'll start from not from day 0 because we have already day 0 is already getting counted. So I'll start from int I equal to day 2, that is called 1, and you have the prices, right? So prices dot length will go, so we can cover all the prices. Sorry, I is less than prices, we can say. Okay, and I plus plus. Very first we'll say, okay, if the prices at I is equal to less than the previous price, the current price is less than equal to the previous price I minus 1, right? The current price is less than 1 previous price minus 1, we can say like that. We can also say, okay, so current price is less than the previous price minus 1 or equal to previous price minus 1, we can say, not less than, we can say equal to price previous price minus 1, right? Previous day price minus 1. So in that case, a streak will always become plus plus. So previously a streak we have initialized from 1. Now the streak is getting plus plus. It means a streak value will become what? 2. Understand? If the price is increased again with the previous one, right, we will keep checking with all the previous, right? Because the current price, let's suppose if you observe here, if you are currently at here, right, so you will first check with what? The previous 2 minus 1. Now you have to go to 3. So that is why if current will go till where? Till all the prices, it will go to all the prices, right? That is why we are taking I minus 1. So current I, it is going to check with all the prices, right? So 2, then 3, like that it will get increase the streak. I hope you understands. Then we'll take the else condition. Okay, the else condition will reset the streak. If it breaks the smooth one, then it will say streak should be reset, and reset value is 1 for the single one. Okay, so this is what we need to do, guys. Okay, now what you need to do, you will say, okay, result is equal to you can add into here itself a streak, and once this is done, you know that what you need to do. So this else is done. Yes, you have added the result, you return the result, return result here. Understand? This is what we need to do, guys. Okay, and that's all I have in this video. Let me show you. As you can see, very first you have to find the result, right, as we have discussed. Then we will take the streak. So result we will take because the day 1 will get counted, and a streak we will start from 1 because all the elements in the prices gives one streak at least, right? Then we will start from the I equal to 1 because we need to check with the previous one, right? So what we need to do, we will traverse from day 2, we can say, and we'll check the current day. If it is less, if it is equal to the previous day minus 1, it will give the strict plus plus, and it will keep checking with the previous one, right? Otherwise, we'll reset the strict to 1 for the individual strict value, and then we'll do what? We'll keep updating the result. We'll keep adding the total, and then we'll return the total as a result. So this is what we have, guys. In case you have not understand, please let me know in the comment section, and I'll request you to write the time and space complexity in the comment box. And if you want to do the structure way of learning to understand how the FANG interviews works and how you should do the preparation, let me know your timeline, and we'll build our preparation plan, and we can join over the calls to understand how we'll schedule the classes, and you can get. So if you want the structure way of learning, make sure that you will use the Expert Funda online classes. Thank you for watching this video.
Thank you guys, thank you for watching this video. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and let us know what you want to learn next in the comment below. And thank you for watching this video.